Studies show a significant correlation between Fibonacci and astrophysics numbers measured in 24-hour periods with an average deviation of less than 3%. Data on known celestial mechanical cycles was assessed by subtracting the celestial cycle value from the Fibonacci number to obtain a deviation percentage. The differences in the average deviation values were analyzed for commensurability. Conventionally, a 5% rejection region is taken to indicate statistical significance. Each Fibonacci number is divided by 365, a constant accurate rate with the interesting properties of the Lucas numbers and the powers of the phi is seen. Precession is the slow change in the orientation of a planet due to gravitational torques exerted by the other solar system bodies in which the tip of the axis rotates. The Fibonacci numbers expressed in a 24-hour unit of time successfully predicted precession.
The petal counts of field daisies are usually 13, 21 or 34, and in the close packed arrangement of tiny florets in the core of a daisy blossom we can clearly see a equiangular spiral. In addition, the growth patterns of natural shells like conch shell and Atlantic sundial shells show logarithmic spiral growth patterns of golden section properties or golden spiral form. Fibonacci sequence numbers and relationships between them are displayed in sea wave curves and in the tributary patterns of stream and drainage patterns and in weather patterns which sometimes very closely match the golden spiral, such as whirlpools and hurricanes. Both Hurricane Sandy and Hurricane Katrina were said to have manifested the golden spiral structure.
Geniuses from Mozart to Leonardo da Vinci have used the Fibonacci sequence, but have you ever wondered why does it make great music? This is due to the patterns that are there in music throughout. Here are the facts. An octave on the piano consists of 13 notes. 8 are white keys and 5 are black. A scale is composed of 8 notes, of which the third and fifth notes create the foundation of a basic chord. In a scale, the dominant note is the fifth one, which is also the 8th note of all 13 notes that make up the octave. 8 divided by 13 equals 0.61538, the approximate value of the golden ratio. Composers and instrument makers have been using Fibonacci sequence and the golden ratio for hundreds of years to compose and create music. Mozart, for instance, based many of his works on the golden ratio, especially his piano sonatas. Now here comes the interesting bit. Mozart arranged his piano sonatas so that the number of bars in the development and recapitulation divided by the number of bars in the exposition would equal approximately 1.618, which also happens to be the value of the golden ratio. Hailed as the master of violin making, Antonio Stradivari has made some of the most beautiful and sonorous violins in existence, and its value is partly down to the Fibonacci sequence and its golden ratio. The golden ratio can be found throughout the violin by dividing lengths or specific parts of the violin. As well as being used to craft violins, golden ratio that comes from the Fibonacci sequence is also used for saxophone mouthpieces, in speaker wires, and even in the acoustic design of some cathedrals. Even in modern pop, many singers like Lady Gaga and Haley Steinfeld have sought to bear this very essential piece of mathematics in mind while picking instruments for their concerts.
Fibonacci and the golden ratio. The golden ratio is a unique ratio that can be used to describe the proportions of everything from nature's smallest building blocks such as atoms to the most advanced patterns in the universe. In mathematics, two quantities are in the golden ratio if their ratio is same as the ratio of their sum to the larger of the two quantities. It has been derived from this Fibonacci sequence named after its Italian founder Leonardo Fibonacci. Now I would be briefing you about how you can find the golden ratio in your plate. Can you find the golden ratio on your plate? The majority of the research that has been published to date has been focused on how specific properties, such as the color of the individual ingredients, can influence people's evaluation. The calculations applied here are supposed to satisfy what is known as the golden ratio, the ratio whereby the relation of the greater part to the sum of the two parts equals that of the two parts. Of course, here one needs to grant the right to extend the concept to the golden ratio, usually meant to apply to rectangles and ellipses, to the relation between the radiuses of the two circles. It is also meant to explain the aesthetics of three-dimensional objects and to apply to the height of objects. Like here, we prefer food composition based on the golden ratio. The art of food presentation. A truly satisfactory dining experience goes far beyond the flavor of the food itself. Food presentation is the art of creating a visually appealing picture on the plate. This art, practiced by star chefs worldwide, is just as important as the flavor of the food. Star chefs typically use a framework for their food presentation, simple geometric shapes. Most plate designs follow basic pattern arrangements such as lines, arcs, or circles. The art of plating. Usually our eyes scan a food much like a picture from the lower left to the upper right. Photographers use this idea setting up a photo called the rule of thirds that divides a picture into thirds both horizontally and vertically and uses intersecting lines as focal points. Chefs remember to keep the components of the plate in proportion to each other to balance the presentation. Also, they determine the focal points, lines and flows as they apportion space to each element.